And guys, the dump continues. Today we had another drop, another red candle. If you watched my previous videos, you will know that I was expecting this kind of pullback. I have two scenarios target. The first scenario target is to camp here back down for a double bottom scenario, and the other scenario is of course to camp to $73,000 area with wicks that probably gonna shock some people if this scenario gonna play out, of course. Okay, that's speculation. With some weeks maybe gonna touch 68,000, 69,000, but mostly I believe if gonna go that low, the daily candle's gonna close around $73,000, $72,000 because at these areas we're about to have massive buying pressure. So we're gonna have lots of panic sells and all of that stuff, but also we're gonna have panic buys, and that's why I believe one of these two scenarios are very probable inside of April for many reasons. Okay, April also is the taxes month, so yeah, like as you know, lots of money are moving out of the market to pay taxes. And not only that, as I explained to you in the previous videos, we are in a very dry situation at this point, and with only few news, like as we got the news of tariffs on the cars that will be imported in US, 25% that announced by Donald Trump. Immediately, like we got to the downside, okay, like markets crashed. And of course, it's not that Bitcoin is crashing because the news, it's mostly that stock market is crashing because the news, and of course that affects Bitcoin as well. You see here a huge red candle. Today, the dump continues on the SP 500. We got eventually rejected, as I told you. We went up here from the technical standpoint to retest the 200 daily moving average on the SP 500. We couldn't break it because the fundamentals, and it seems that the dump continues. And at the same time, simultaneously, Bitcoin continues to drop. Also to show you that 1.25 trillion wiped out from the US stock market today before a couple hours basically. And also you can see we had some outflow from the US institutions the last day of the week with 93.2 million outflow from Fidelity. The rest institutions didn't have any inflow, either outflow, so we had only yesterday as total 93.2 million outflow from Fidelity. And now, guys, I would like to show you the Bitcoin CME gap that some people believe that the time that we are about to close that, we are about to pump. No, guys, like this is a technical indicator. I don't believe these type of indicators that can drive the whole market up. It's all about fundamentals. Sometimes we can have some manipulation just to close some indicators and blah blah, but most of the times, and in a longer time frame, I can say, not in a very short period of time frame, fundamentals move the market, not technicals. Technicals gives a direction, and mostly we can use them to help us with the DCA strategy to buy as low as possible and potentially to identify a potential bottom just to buy as low as possible and lower our averages. This is where TA is very helpful. And I would like to show you now the most important thing, that as you see, the offset by 107 days is giving approximately a blast off, if you allow me to use this word, blast off by the end of April. Okay, here in the chart, there is 108 days offset, but the previous days I was showing you the 107-day offset that shows that we are about to blast off by the end of April, early days of May. This is where I believe that the market will reverse, and I don't mean reverse is an all-time high. I mean slowly we're gonna begin building a bullish territory, a bullish trend line to the upside. So this fits perfectly, and as I have showed you the previous days, this kind of pump, it's actually the fake rally that shows this kind of indicator of the global M2 money liquidity, okay, of the chart. We had a spike here on the global M2 money supply indicator, okay, chart, whatever. We had a spike and then a comeback. So Bitcoin, it seems that it follows precisely this chart of the global M2 money liquidity. So it's really, really interesting how this will end up. And if Bitcoin will follow precisely this kind of path, okay, as you see, most of the times actually Bitcoin follows very, very closely this global M2 money liquidity chart. So we have many probabilities to follow as well. I have showed you that I don't believe that we're about to have the global M2 money supply blast off by the 70-day offset. I told you more probabilities I give to 107-day, 108-day, because it fits better with the fundamentals, with how the Fed is moving. It fits better at that period. Early days of May, last days of April. So we will keep watching these tightly. And also, as I have explained to you in the last videos, I don't believe into a black swan event. I believe that there is going to be a massive, huge trap inside of the area of $80,000 and $72,000, $73,000. Here is where the ultimate pessimism of the retail investors will be at the maximum. So if you're going to follow the reverse psychology of the retail investors, you can actually time the market in some way, okay? Like if everyone believes that we're about to pump, probably we will dump, and vice versa. If everyone believes that we're about to get lower and this is the bear market, this is where you should buy. You should buy when everyone fears, because this is where market pumps. So it fits perfectly either for a double bottom scenario, either for a lower low and then a breakout in a second phase. If we're going to break this downtrend movement and also the 200 daily moving average, and we're going to be again above the $91,500, actually Bitcoin at this point will begin gaining back the bullish territory, okay? And of course, we need to break the $101,000 to give lots of probabilities for an all-time high afterwards, okay? So long-term, Q3, Q4, from a fundamental standpoint, we're incredibly bullish. We have like really great things that are about to happen until the end of this year. So we will see step by step. And all we wait now is to get Bitcoin into a discount. I'm waiting to see Bitcoin as low as possible to buy with big discount our favorite altcoins. Altcoins are about to have massive discounts if Bitcoin gonna come back to $78,000, or even if Bitcoin gonna come even lower, $73,000. Altcoins are about to have like generational wealth entries. And if you personally ask me, I want to see Bitcoin as low as possible, because as you know, I'm in accumulation phase of cash and I'm waiting the drop. If it will happen, if it won't happen, it's okay. I have already packed my bags, but I want to see as low as possible the altcoins, because I'm in accumulation of cash the last couple of months and I'm waiting for this opportunity to grab generational entries before market will pivot. I believe the fundamental news are close and Fed is in a way of a Fed pivot. So I believe until May or June, we will have the reversal. Bitcoin won't continue like as a bloodbath, because if the whale is going to get the signal that we're about to have rate cuts or something really positive is coming, they're about to load up insanely heavy. They won't wait for retails first to buy. First, whales going to move the market, and then retails come and pump the bags most of the times of the whales. Anyway, now let's go to the news. You see here, mining giant Mara company, the biggest mining Bitcoin company, plans a $2 billion stock sale to stack more Bitcoin. Bullish moves here from Mara. And also El Salvador bought another Bitcoin for their strategic reserve. You see, actually, El Salvador buys every single day 1 Bitcoin. They have been doing that since 2020. They have been very used to stack BTC, and nothing wrong with that, okay? Bitcoin is here to stay, DCA, regardless the price. It's one of the best things that you can do. Whatever price of Bitcoin you bought from 2020 until now, everything is on profits. Every single bag is on profits. And also, we have here President Trump to meet pro-Bitcoin President Nayib Bukele in the White House in April. So bullish things again here. I hope Bukele to advise Trump to go even more frenzy to the Bitcoin and buy as much as they can. We will see. So guys, that's the update of today. Let me know if you are bullish or bearish. Let me know what you believe as the next move. Do you believe into a black swan event or no? Or you believe the bottom is in and we're about to skyrocket from here? I would like to know your opinion. And for the people who ask me, Chris, where do you store your cryptos? Guys, I use a Tazem wallet, and I highly recommend you to use it as well because it's one of the best out there. Super easy, super reliable, super efficient, like highly recommend it. And with the CryptoChris code, you can have like 10% off discount in your order. Sleep safe at night. Don't store your cryptos in hot wallets or exchanges. It's super risky one day to wake up and you won't have access to your favorite cryptos. And also the CryptoChris code is with Y, not with I. And for the people who are going to ask me, Chris, from where do you buy? Guys, recently I buy from Wix. It's super reliable exchange. I have been impressed of how good it is, and it's with no KYC. That's why I buy from Wix. I highly recommend you to use it. Of course, you don't have to marry it. I used to buy from xd.com. It was super good for some point. After some point, they have done a couple sketchy things. I stopped buying, okay? I stopped using it because I don't store my cryptos in an exchange. I just use it just to buy, immediately withdraw in my cold wallet. This is how you should approach the exchanges as well. But through Wix, it's no KYC, and if you go through my links, sign up deposit and all of that stuff, you can have up to $30,000 bonus. So you can buy from Wix, get your bonus, and immediately withdraw into your cold wallet. I believe you're gonna stay very satisfied from Wix as I do. And guys, thank you very much from my heart for all your support. I will see you all in my next video. Until my next video, Chris is out. Bye.